But these people are so obsessed with Invincible's animation, and they think, oh, just the lighting, just the lighting. If we just add a bloom effect to fucking everything, that makes it better. Why? No. And it's just like, first off, why did he become a JoJo's character? Why is he Jonathan Joestar? Secondly, why is there always an intense source of light coming from one direction no matter what? Like, look. It's happening here. Hey, we got a subscriber. It's happening here, right? Intense light coming from the right side. Intense light coming from the portal. Intense light in fucking space. There's no light source here. They're not next to anything that would generate that bright of a light source. Like it does. They just added a light source to everything. And what it does is it makes everything look intense. And also, yes, exactly. It doesn't play into what the show's going for. Like I stated before, Invincible's aesthetic has always been Saturday morning cartoon. They want everything to look like Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what it comes down to. Like, what's added here that makes this scene work better? Like, it doesn't make anything look better. And then the comments are just like, I'd watch it all day. I would do this. I would do that. Like, it's fucking, Mr. Beast doesn't know shit about art. Mr. Beast saying same. He doesn't know shit about art, dude. Like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Like, we are getting a high quality. And again, like this is clearly bullshit AI. But again, what this lighting does for Thrag makes him seem like he's some like holy defy creature, and not some fucking demon. Like, it's literally this 4 seasons of Invincible, and people cannot get over the fact that not everything has the same art style. Like, that's the shit that pisses me off more than anything. These people don't understand art styles at all. They don't understand art direction at fucking all. So everything has to look like this. Everything has to look like Jujutsu Kaisen to them. Everything has to look like JJK. And I fucking love JJK. But JJK should not be the only way shows can look. Especially when they're comparing animes to Western style animations. This looks more like, well, let's say Teen Titans. Like, this is more in, like, imagine, I'm not going to play this, I'll get copyrighted. But imagine if you're watching Teen Titans and they're like, oh, wait, we got to add more fucking bloom. Look how flat the coloring is. Look, that lighting was added by AI, by the way. Yes. It's like, look how flat everything looks. Where's the shading? Where's the shading here? Why does everything look so flat? Oh my God, is that a PNG for bouncing up and down? Oh, see, we should have added 100 impact frames right here. Like, that's what I look at when I see this shit. I'm like, by the way, Slave was kicking his ass and he wasn't even there. But like, this is what it sounds like to me. Like, they couldn't watch old school Teen Titans. And yeah, of course, Teen Titans still looks good. But these people couldn't watch this because they're like, wait, why is the impact frames? Why is everything so brightly covered in this children's show? Why does this superhero show have things so brightly colored? What could that mean? Like, it's that level. I'm like, you guys don't know art styles. It's a different art style. I mean, fuck. Even the OG Avatar the Airbender wasn't like also brightly colored. Right? They don't have these fucking AI shading all over the place. Is this a poorly animated show now? It's not like every episode of Avatar had like amazing stellar animation. This looks damn near the same sort of compositing as the fucking Invincible. Nah, this looks, and you know what? Avatar: The Last Airbender doesn't look nearly as good as Avatar Korra, but no one says that shit because they understand what the show's going for. This is the show's art style. This is the direction. Yeah, you could have this be fucking brightest day with shading, intense dark shading happening here, but why is that necessary for you to enjoy the show? God damn, these people are so annoying. This is why aura farming ruins everything, if you ask me. It's not even aura farming though. They just call it aura farming, but they don't know shit about anything. Like that's the most annoying part about these conversations. It's like you don't know anything. Like I want to watch that video actually with he says the full video's on YouTube. I'm not going to play the audio because I feel like that would get me clapped. Like this is so funny to me because this is the antithesis of what people always talk about, like in movies and shit, like color grading, how everything looks the same. And now when something looks different, it's like, no, make it look more the same like everything else. Again, where are these? Look, I can tell it's AI. Look at this fucking artifact thing happening in the background. Like this is just space, right? And then it becomes, what the fuck are these things happening here? What is this? Like what's happening to the debris? Where's this light source coming from? See, you see how the lighting is just random? You understand that the lighting coming from behind Thrag makes him look more imposing, right? Because that's what I was saying before. The intent in this scene is to make Thrag look imposing, which is why, obviously the framing is he's kneeling, but the lighting is coming from behind him. It casts a silhouette. If you do it from the left, now it looks like they're worshiping Thrag. Like he's some sort of divine entity. That's pointless. Why do you need this? Again, he's just brightening things and darkening other things. That's it. Like, is the sun setting here? Now he's Joseph Joestar. Right, it's the JoJo show now. Okay, we've seen this one. And we've seen this last one. And I'm sure the comments like, wow, it looks so much better. This is how I personally like the show to look, not how it should look. Okay, you know what? I will respect that. I will respect that. I will respect that this is just how you would like the show to look for yourself. Mr. Beast liked this video. Who cares? This is the film we turn shades in Minecraft world. Okay, not all seasons need a giant, strong spotlight shining them. He just Freddie Mercury in this shot. That's what I'm talking about, though. No, that's the best shot, bro. It screams aura. No, it doesn't. This one is considerable because it's Thrag's first appearance, so it's about impact to show the story. Impact to the story, but just use it when the light illuminating from behind him and less brightening. Exactly. The light should be coming from behind him. And then he says to respect with the animators, and then he literally titles this, I fixed Thrag. That doesn't seem very respectful to the animators now, does it? To be like, oh, I fixed your work for you. They just want it to be brighter. They just want this intense, they just want intense lighting because it makes it more cinematic and more serious. But you're not understanding art direction. It's no different than when we talk about video games and how they look and how these people will complain like how certain gaming generations all had like that piss brown filter, right? So then games started to look more different. But now people are complaining about the way games look. And I'm like, Each game has a different art direction, okay? Which includes the lighting, which includes obviously the character designs, but other aspects of it too. You have to be consistent also. One of the things about Invincible, like I stated before, is that it is a superhero comic. If you look at the Invincible comic, I think my fucking browser's froze right now. But if you look at the Invincible comic, it presents itself as a normal comic book, something you could find next to the likes of Spider-Man and Superman. The difference with Invincible is it's obviously way more mature in both in theme and in visuals than the average superhero book. But to highlight that juxtaposition, you have the classic superhero colors and brightness with the intense and often gratuitous violence that happens in Invincible. If you look at the images from the comics, besides this one where he's like bloody on the cover, these look like your average Saturday morning cartoons. These look like regular superheroes. That's the style that they're going for. Very heroic, very bright. And then that's why he did a crossover with fucking Spider-Man. I don't know if you guys knew that, but he had an actual crossover with Spider-Man. But once people kind of caught wind of like what the show or what the series was about, then they started putting more covers out that are a bit more violent in nature, like him bloody on the cover and shit, right? But still, Invincible looks like this. It looks like a superhero. So that's the art style they're going for. In the book, they didn't have this intense shading and no, it was very bright inside the books. Like that's how it looks. This is a page from the series. It's not like some kind of noir. God. Oh, it's so annoying. They don't care as long as they can make X and TikTok and say or get the dopamine hits. It's like when people complain that Sakamoto did animation because it didn't look like JJK. Exactly. Now, I'm not going to tell someone that you can't judge the animation or something. I think you should be able to. But you need to also understand what the intention is. Right? This is how... Well, fuck. Let me... Wait, hold on. This looks bad. He fixed the rag. That doesn't even look like that from the comics. That just looks like fucking Omni-Man. Like, you see what I mean, though? Do you see what I mean? These people don't understand character at all. So they're just like, well, give him an intense face and a fucked up hairline. Now he looks more scary. It's like, that's not the power of Thrag. Thrag is more regal. He's capable of mass violence, but his power is quiet. He's not constantly displaying it. And even within Amazon's own ecosystem, right? You have Invincible and you have the Mighty Nine and you have Critical Role. Critical Role and Mighty Nine are animated by the same studio, right? Those shows, again, look fantastic and great, but those shows also aren't doing the same thing Invincible's doing. I think people can have critiques about the Invincible animation, but it's so weird to have a critique about its art direction 4 seasons in. Like, is it so difficult to watch Invincible for you because they don't have intense shading? Are you only watching Invincible because of the shading? And I've seen some animations from Invincible for sure. Like when Invincible is flying, when Oliver is flying away from the giant dragon. There's always animation mistakes. I get that. I know that. But people are acting as if Invincible is the worst show in the world. And then trying to be like, no, we just want the show to be better. Better in what actual tangible way? Just change the lighting, completely change how the show looks, make it look more like a show I like. No, that's not Invincible. Like even Invincible season 1, people are complaining about this. And I'm like, it's allowed to establish its own art style. Like, people were acting as if like season 1 was animated so differently. It's like, yeah, they spent like a couple more years doing it, but that's because they were finding the cast and working on that shit. Now they have a system in place. But like, here, watch the trailer. And I'm sorry I'm muting everything. I just don't want to deal with Amazon fucking coming for me. Like, I'm sorry. I'm, from a visual standpoint, I'm not seeing this like massive fall off in the show. And like someone in the chat just said, these people also did not want to wait to watch this show. That's another thing. They act as if they were like, we will wait forever. They were so mad about the wait between season 1 and season 2 that they had to do the teaser trailers, right? Well, they had to do like this shit to update them because people were getting so mad. And I know what they always say, bring back the porn animators, bring back the porn animators. And it's like, dude, they were never working on the show. They're working on a small little trailer. They were never going to work on the show. But people were mad that they had to wait in between. Like, I've never seen a series that has such an insane fan base for no reason. Like, people act like they're super patient and that they were gonna wait fucking 5 more years to get to season 2. And they just weren't. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with the Invincible talk. This was not supposed to have any Invincible talk, but of course.